Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you as always for tuning in. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we got another hot day here in sunny South Florida. But we got work to do. The work don't stop. The CRX still needs more work. So I think on today's mission, we're gonna work on stripping the passenger side door, getting that all good and ready. Believe it or not, the plan is still for July for this to go and get painted. Now what I'm not gonna do is remove the whole door like I did before with the driver's side. I am gonna leave the door on and take everything off with the door still attached to the car. So we'll start by taking off this bottom door molding. And the way you do that is, if I remember correctly, is a 10 right there. You have all the clips on the inside of the door as well, which are kind of a pain to get to. There's one down there, you can't see it, but and then there's the clips that are like underneath the door as well. So we'll start with that first. Put that to the side. So I took that little 10mm off, put it there for a second. Now we're gonna take off these bottom clips. They literally just kind of like push out. There's one here. I'll show you guys. Push out, like push down and away. Push down, away, down, away. I think there's one more right there. Down and push away. So next is now taking off the clips from the inside, which it's a pain, but gotta do it. You actually take off these bottom clips first, right? So you push these down and away from the door, and then you literally lift this part of the door, this trim, up out of the way. So that 10mm bolt that I was talking about that we removed from this, it's actually for this piece, for this silver bracket that this attaches to. So you can see where like the dirt spots are, which are these little clips that I was showing you guys earlier, that you want to like push down and away from the door to release it from down here. Once those are all released, then this you literally lift up off of that little lip that falls into there. So these clips have nothing to do with the actual trim piece itself. Now that we have that trim piece off, now we could actually take off the little clips, and you could see a little bit of light on that clip over there towards the left. And the reason you can see the light is because the black trim piece is no longer there. So now we'll remove those clips and take off that that little trim bracket that's on the door. All right, so now that we have this metal trim piece off, which is, where the hell did I just put it? I put it up here with the piece. I broke like 3 of the clips. It's gonna happen. It is what it is. It sucks, but there's like no fighting. There's no getting around it, man. You're gonna break those damn clips anyways. So now we'll go ahead and try to take off this molding here. And again, I know that there's a 10mm here. I don't think that there's one on the end or the beginning, so just that 10mm there. And most likely these clips are gonna break as well. It is what it is, man. It's very tough to not, like I was saying, very tough to not break these damn clips, man. It's difficult as hell to not break them. Let me grab my plastic panel tool. My bad, like I was saying, it's a mission not to break these clips because they're old, they're fragile, and they're already difficult as hell to get out. Get yourself one of these for sure. It's gonna help out tremendously. For sure, get yourself one of these. Same as the other. I did went ahead and break a couple of these clips that I will just have to get online. That one's actually still okay. This one's broken. Actually, this one's fine too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get new clips anyways, man. It is what it is. It sucks, but that's just what it is. And what I'm gonna do while the car is out for paint, I will address all of the trim pieces, clean them up really good, repair any little chips or whatnot that's on them or in them, whatever it is. And then I will be repainting all the trims together as well. So for now, I take all the trim off, I put them in a little corner of the container, so that later on when the car is off for paint is when I will go ahead and attend to the moldings and trims and whatnot. You see, we got that off. Went ahead and got the rubber trim all the way around the door off as well. I didn't record it because I already did it on the driver side. So if you want to see how it's exactly done, please go and find that video, and you'll see how I did it. So now we're going to go ahead and remove this trim piece, which is also a pain in the donkey butt. This thing is very difficult to get to. To remove without breaking the clips as well. So those clips are going to be broken, and then we'll move on to getting the mirror off. Every freaking clip broke on that. Every clip. So I don't know if I was doing it wrong or if that's just going to happen no matter what. But trim is off. Mirror is off. I'm going to clean up real quick my tools, and then I'm going to wash the door on the outside, the window, and on the inside. Sorry for the blur. And on the inside, like I did with the driver's side, I'm just not going to take the door off. We're going to clean it up, and then we'll come back and start sanding the outside. Cool. Now she is all cleaned up. It's dry. Tools are put away. We'll go ahead and get sanding. I'm just gonna more sand down probably what's what has like the surface rust on it. I might go a little bit on the door panel itself, but I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Just enough so that it's more uniformed. For me, it's just a mental thing of everything looking uniformed. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Right off the bat, within a couple seconds, this is a dent that I didn't even know that it was there. I'd never even seen it. Once I took the mirror off, bam, here's another little dent there, boom. And I'm sure there's gonna be more. I know that there's one right here as well, and I'm sure there's gonna be more, but it's crazy. I never noticed that before, and now all of a sudden, dent. But I'll let the body guy deal with that. I'm not going to. Another thing, I don't want to get too carried away, is what he was telling me is that the reason sometimes this surface rust comes back, not because of the primer, but actually when you spray that neutralizer, the rust neutralizer, you're actually supposed to let it sit for 24 hours. And if you guys remember, I kind of did it wrong, so he'll probably have to redo everything. But I used to clean it, spray it, wipe it down, let it dry, and then just go ahead and go right to work. You're supposed to let that sit for 24 hours. I don't think I mentioned it, but just so that you guys know, I'm actually using 80 grit on this, and the reason is my thought process. This paint is very old, paint is very raggedy, There's a lot of ugliness. There's a lot of little rust spots. So I just feel like with the 80, just take it down as much as I can on certain spots. And yeah, I feel like if it was a better panel, I could probably do, you know, 240 or whatever. But I think the 80, it's working. It seems great. It doesn't seem like it's tearing up anything. So that's what I'm going with, 80 grit. I think I did pretty good for today. I think I'm gonna call it there. But now I'm going to go ahead and blow all of this off as always, and then wipe it down real quick with a probably with acetone. Let that dry for a second, and then I'll hit all these spots with the rust neutralizer and let that sit. Like I said, probably not going to hit this today with the primer. I might do that tomorrow or another day. Today I just wanted to do this and sand it down and get most of the like surface rust off of the vehicle. I already blew the car off off camera. There was no need for me to show you guys that again. But now I'm just grabbing the acetone and I'm gonna wipe everything down. Without dropping it. Put a little more on there. We got a little dry. Damn, that was a lot of it. Oh well, it's all good. I would turn the camera for y'all.
How you doing? Damn, we're almost the same shade.
Now, last but not least, rust neutralizer. And just like that, now I'll let that sit till tomorrow. Let that dry up completely. And if I have time and I do it, I'll prime the door. If I don't, I'll leave it like that for Julian, the body guy, to finish it up. Cool. I'm happy. Progress has been made today on the CRX. Just one step closer to getting this baby painted. Finally, next up is probably going to be that little area that you see there. After that, motor mount to be put in place and welded. Try to work on this last little bit in here of the engine bay. Like I said, get rid of some of these things and get this car super good and ready to go to paint. I think I'm going to probably end up taking off these because I'm not going to be needing any of that. Even these as well, I'll probably take that off as well, because I'm not using any of that stock bracketry or nuts and bolts or whatever. So that's probably going to come off as well, so that way this is much cleaner than what it is now. Ladies and gents, as always, thank you very much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button. Let's get to 600 subs. Chase the dream, not the competition. Peace.